don't know me, I'm Dana, Erin's older sister, and when I was preparing this, I know my dad said make it shorter, and I said I can make it longer and longer, so I won't take up too much of your time, we can get to dinner. But I did also want to thank my parents, Bill and Marge, for such a lovely evening, as well as Tony and Judy Bravli. It's been just an amazing weekend. And Erin, you look absolutely beautiful, stunning tonight. Tom, you look pretty handsome yourself. Looking up very well. But I want to just let you know, I'm 2 years older than Erin, and I've loved her since the day she was born. I've been told that I would do anything to make her laugh, from making silly faces at her to pushing her on the swing and doing all kinds of wild stuff just to hear her laugh. And for those of you who know Erin, she has an absolutely contagious laugh. And you know, looking back when I was preparing the speech, that was the theme. We just have laughed and giggled all over the place. From our old house on Pine Street. You remember those days? Probably not, but I do a little bit. To the Bossier City Racket Club where we swam like fish. We did countless cannonballs into the pool. We took 2 brides on Kentucky Lake, and the late nights that we spent in our grandma's cabin playing cards as Grandma Alice would shoot the moon and we would all lose all of our chips. And we were eating as many Reese's peanut butter cups as possible, so that was always fun. We couldn't contain our giggles in church and when playing with Matt, of course, although he was always a good sport and always fought back. So good for Matt. We made up so many silly songs and recited lines to White Christmas and Steel Magnolias. We truly had a great time, the 3 of us, kids and our parents. Just looking back, it was awesome. Some of my favorite memories, though, come from when Erin came to Purdue. I was already a junior there, and she was a freshman. And all of our free time, I remember, I was just coming to pick you up. We would hang out, we would drive around, we would go to Starbucks. We would just drink lattes galore, just driving around, just talking. I would also even occasionally find her curled up in my bed after a night on the campus. Although I don't know if I was laughing so much since it was a twin bed, but you know, that was always funny. But it really was in college that I truly started to appreciate my sister. You know, she's kind, she's thoughtful, she's generous, she's a great listener, she's a great advice giver, and she's just very funny, so we've always had a good time. You know, we just love being together so much that, and this is one of my favorite memories, that we decided that when we were out at night at different parties, we needed a way to communicate. And this is the day, this was 2002, the day before affordable cell phones, although I think we did have cell phones, but they were for emergency use only. Although I think finding the after parties some nights did seem like an emergency, but we needed another option. So, what did we do? This is a dilemma. We went to Radio Shack, and looking for the highest tech devices available, we came out with walkie-talkies. So, here you go, Erin. We still had them. Matt dug them out. So I want to say, Erin, come in, Erin. I'm at Mercury Hall. It's your wedding day. So I don't know how much reception we actually got with these around the campus, but funny story nonetheless. It was in my purse, always ready to find Erin. So funny. We also had a unique opportunity of living together for 3 years, and we were just so lucky to be able to do that, Erin, you know. At the end of those 3 years, Erin decided she needed to change, and she decided that she was going to move to Houston, and I mean, it was so brave to do that. You know, she had a job, she did have a friend, Gina, where's Gina? Gina, and actually Gina turned out to be an exceptional friend because she actually later introduced Erin to Tom, so yay Gina, way to go Gina. But I'll never forget the day Erin moved out. We moved out of our apartment. I moved into a condo with John, and Erin moved to Houston, and to be honest, I was sad. But Erin, you made the right decision, and you did the best thing for yourself, and I truly admire your bravery and confidence. And as many of you know, sometimes the biggest risks lead to the biggest rewards, and you won the prize. Yeah. Tom, you're an amazing man, and I can tell you I've really never seen Erin this happy before. When you're around, she sparkles and she glows, and it's just amazing. I have a little girl and we like sparkles and glitter and all that stuff. So it's funny how it took Erin moving to Houston, like your dad mentioned, to find you after all of our connections. We have so many connections, friends from college and things, but sometimes God has his own path, and here you are. So, Tom, I want to officially welcome you to the family. Jonathan is particularly excited about this too. And we're excited to welcome the Moravli family to ours as well. There's sure to be a lot of fun and adventures ahead, and I truly think the best is yet to come. So, with that, I'd like to raise a toast to Erin and Tom. Cheers!